Get the lights going. Yeah. So I'm, or I was dealing with another sound issue. Don't know what the cause of it is just yet, but in watching my video yesterday, it was like there was some random parts where the my audio or my voice would just start muting out of nowhere. Oddly enough, that's not what was happening when I was editing it. So I don't know what's causing that, and I apologize if it overall made the sound quality really shitty. So I'm gonna look into that, and I'm gonna find out exactly what's causing it. It might be either from when I'm importing the file from my iPhone to the PC, which wouldn't make any sense because then you would have, or I would have heard it when I was editing it, or post importing. So my guess is it probably is happening when I'm exporting it out of the editing software that I use. Which is still kind of weird for that to be happening because that's not a good thing. Because if that really is the case, then there's really nothing I could do other than maybe using another editing software, which is kind of unfortunate because I just paid for like a whole year for the one that I'm currently using. So that would suck. Also, I don't know. The pasta that I cooked yesterday was so good, but at the same time, I felt so sleepy after I ate that. So I don't know if I'm hypersensitive to carbohydrates or I don't know what it is, but all I know is that what I don't like is getting really, really, really sleepy after eating like certain meals. Because then when you go to, I mean, I have nothing against taking naps, but if I already had like 6 or 7 hours worth of sleep, and I fall asleep for another 4 to 5 hours, I already put that in. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm a very time efficient kind of guy. Because if you think about it, or the way I see it, based on how we decided to calculate our time as humans, is we've decided that a day is composed of 24 hours, right? And let's assume that we're all adults and we all have jobs, or you're in school and you have a job. But let's just say you have a job, right? If it's full time, that's 8 hours of your day. When you go to sleep, that's another, let's say 8 hours of your day, right? So you have 16 hours already or already accounted for out of your 24, giving you 8 hours total left over to do you. So that could be eating, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? That could be going to and from work, which can take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour to and back, or an hour to and an hour back. So a total of 2 more hours out of your day. But let's just say if you had 2 meals in your day, each of them that take 30 minutes, that's another hour. Plus, let's say, well, like I was just saying, the time it takes to get to work, that's another hour on average, right? I don't know what you're driving. If you're driving three hours to get to work, that's even worse. Let's just also say that you need to use the bathroom, to take a shower, pee, poo, whatever. That could be another hour, hour and a half in your day, right? So realistically, you only have 4 or 5 hours to do whatever. If you have a side business, you have 5 hours to do it in your day. If you have a hobby, if you watch TV. What I'm really talking about is if you want to get something going for yourself, like your own business, if you want to dwell into entrepreneurship, you're not giving yourself, or you want to give yourself enough time to be able to do that. Otherwise, the likelihood or the chances of you getting far or progressing a lot in that is not very high. So I guess where I'm going at with this is, with only 24 hours in the day, the way I see it, we got to use our time wisely. All right. But I'll cut there. Today is back day. I feel like I have a milk mustache again. But back day, we're going to get to the gym, get a few workouts in, and then we'll see. Even in deloading. Man, yeah. We're getting a workout in for sure. I'm starting to notice that I probably shouldn't be doing lower back extensions before the low rows. I'll probably go back extensions, lat pull down next time. But we were able to get started on the high row as well as the row machine. The two that are by themselves. I like getting started with those. And then we went to the back extension after that, and then now we're here. This is going to be our last set here. And if I could find a lat pull down, that would be great. I don't see any right now. So I might go for back extensions on the other machine, or I might do our ab workouts.
Okay. Water first. Woo. Yeah, water first. And then we'll see. I'm definitely going to need to do sit-ups or some form of other exercise other than my back after this. So my back and my biceps are cooking. It's weird. The gym occupancy, I'd say, is like, it's pretty solid, like 75. But we're able to get to all of our machines. One more. A lot of pulling. I think I did pulling the last two movements because there was back extensions in between, but we went from high row to the row, back extension to the low row to the lat pull down. Yeah. No complaints. Oh. All right. We're going to take a break from that. Water, and then probably abs. Not sure if we'll shoot that though. Probably abs. Ooh. Oh shit. So we got the abs done. But something came up at work, so this is probably going to be the last movement, which isn't the end of the world. We would just be missing the rear deltoid flies. Okay. Wow, they got really loud right here. I saw one of my other buddies, the one who I brought up from like way, way back in one of my videos early on, of whose body type I aspired to want to be like. And he still looks good after missing the gym for like 2 months. But he says that he feels, I think he said he dropped like 20 pounds in weight in terms of what he's used to lifting. All right, one more of those, but we'll save the camera for some home time. So we'll see y'all at the house.
Check, check. 1, 2. We are on. Had to get back to the house right close to the end of the workout today, but we were able to get all of that resolved, which is cool. On or in other news, what I was talking about the other day that I was sort of excited, but I didn't really want to bring up yet just because I didn't know how official it was. But today, we absolutely know now for sure. For the fitness challenge, the one that I was doing for the last 8 weeks, where I was getting my body scanned every 2 weeks, we ended up placing second. They announced it today on their Instagram, which was really, really cool. So that sort of solidified it for me. I really wasn't sure. I got emailed about it at first, but I wasn't sure really what place I got, if at all, or if they just wanted to interview random people that did the challenge. So really, I don't know. I don't know how to react to it. When I told my girl about it, one, she was really, really happy for me. But two, she just also couldn't really believe it because, I mean, at the beginning of it, yeah, granted, obviously, like I really, really wanted to win. I was gunning for it, but at the start of it all, I really just went in just thinking, hey, let's just enter a challenge because I figured why not since we're doing our own challenge here. Pretty cool experience nonetheless, and we are actually doing an interview with them so that they could post it on their social or on either on their Instagram or something. I don't know when they're going to post it, but tomorrow we're going to be interviewed for it. I'm not sure if they're going to allow me to shoot anything so I could have like some behind the scenes footage, but the whole experience to me is just really, really good. It's shocking. What's the word? Shooketh. I was shooketh. Just because I'm pretty sure y'all remember when I posted that video saying, I forget which day it was, but I was sort of just bummed out saying I didn't place because I didn't get any email back about it. Crazy. Crazy how things work out. I'm relieved, but I'm also really, really anxious to want to try again because now, man, I really want to get first place. I wonder what first place, I wonder what his numbers were. I'm very, very curious now. But that's pretty reassuring. The crazy part is, sorry, I'm sure that was kind of annoying. But the crazy part is, when I looked at their Instagram, I think it was a week before the final check-in. They had leaderboards already. And my name wasn't up there. So, as discouraging as it was, I still kept pushing. And as you can see, I'm not stopping. I haven't really changed anything since the challenge. I've been eating a little more in terms of snacking here and there on top of having the 3 shakes and the 2 meals. But the non-negotiable for me are the 3 shakes and the 2 meals, or just making sure that I get to at least 190 to 200 grams of protein. Oh yeah. But that's the big announcement. The big reveal. Ooh. Hope y'all are happy with that news. I'm excited. I'll give y'all the scoop or the 411 on what happens tomorrow after the interview. I'm most likely going to gym it first. Or what would be cool is I go to the interview and then I gym it after. I don't know. We'll see. We'll call the audible tomorrow. But for now, it's good night. Peace out, y'all.